Yes sir, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy D Nally, aka Don Squally, and today we are back with another Acura CL video. So in today's video I'm going to do a quick walk around of all the little modifications that I've done to this car so far. Not really much, just a few cosmetic things to kind of make it stand out a little bit more on the road. As it was sitting stock, I just wanted to have a little more ricer modifications, I guess you could say, to kind of fit in with all of the cars that are out there now that the weather is a little bit nicer out here in Canada. And here she sits inside of the garage, G35, all shined up and ready to go, but we'll be getting into this probably in the next couple of videos. Shout out Strictly VQ. But what I wanted to do today is go over the mods on the Acura CL. So what I guess we're going to do is first start out on the front here. Ended up adding on a easy lip, which was carbon fiber when I put it on the car, but I didn't really like the look of it, so I ended up painting it black. The carbon fiber just didn't really work with this style of car, with it being gold and blue, and then the carbon fiber lip, so I ended up spray painting that black, which I think makes it look a little bit lower, a little fake low there. And then you guys saw the video of me painting the Acura logos here red. Again, one of those little ricer modifications that I felt really was going to set the car off. Now, I was going to put a custom set of side splitters on this, but I did want to wait until I actually lowered the car in order to do that. Now, I ended up taking the roof, sunroof kind of cover off and throwing on this roof rack right here. Now, this was more for practicality, just because when I get big items and stuff like that from the hardware store, wanted to be able to throw that on the roof and kind of strap it down and not have to worry about anything like that. Then we're going to slide around here to the back. You guys know I also refinished these wheels. When I first got them, they were super ugly, and now I think they look super sexy. Coming around the back here, I ended up putting a spoiler on my spoiler. Yo, dog, we heard you like spoilers, so we put a spoiler on your spoiler so you can spoiler with your spoiler. Basically just because I seen on obviously a more modified Acura CL, I saw this little add-on here and I thought that was a nice touch. So we went ahead and threw that on there. And then of course you guys know that red logo to match that red Type S, just a nice little touch. I think that's a must for any Honda / Acura owner. Then of course we got the ricer toe strap down here held on with them zip ties, and the SoCal G license plate cover. Now this is a must for me. Obviously you guys know SoCal G really supported the channel for a very long time. Since I got the G35, they've always sent out some merch, some stickers, so I always try to plug them whenever I can. Obviously this is an Acura, not a G35, but I still had to represent there. And to be honest, other than that, I have just been driving and enjoying this bad boy. It's a little bit dusty right now, but all of my cars are, especially when I drive them. It's just a lot of gravel pits around my area. But that's pretty much it. Oh, also relocated the front license plate here. A lot of guys said I should move it back, but I kind of think that, again, is a nice little ricer touch here. Now, we did test fit the 350Z wheels on the Acura CL, and they really stuck out like super far along, on the sides here. So I think I'm not going to put on the Maxima wheels, which was the original plan, because they are almost the same wheel, same diameter, just a little bit less aggressive offset. But the actual reason that I did want to make this video is because today I just accepted an offer for this car, so I will be selling this car. We got something kind of special coming here on the channel, man. Something that I've been missing for a very long time in my life. Some of you might have a guess as to what that is. Drop that down in the comment section for some of these other folks here. But I wanted to do a quick little walk around on the Acura before it was out of my possession. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to be demodding this car, taking all of the small things that I've done to this car. Roof rack, the sunroof fairing will be going back on. I'll be taking off this easy lip, and I will also be taken out the Plasti Dip here in the logo, which luckily I use Plasti Dip, so that is easily reversible. And this car right here will be going to a new owner. Now, the reason I ended up selling this car is just because, you know, this channel was based off of Nissans. I mean, I had a few videos online from my Impala that I owned, but let's be honest, nobody was subscribing to see Impala content. And then when I got the Altima, pretty much boosted my channel to where it is today. I guess the G35 had a helping hand in that as well. But I'm a Nissan guy at heart, through and through. And to be honest, I like Hondas, and I got this thing for that Honda reliability. But I mean, the horror stories that I've been hearing about the transmission, even though this transmission has been running like mint since I got it, it's just always in the back of my head. I haven't really been beating on it or like racing it for that matter, just simply because I'm so worried about something going wrong with the transmission. So I decided to put it up for sale, get rid of it before I have any major issues. I know I'm going to need a timing belt somewhere in the future. I think around 160,000 clicks is when the timing belt needs to be done on these cars. And for me, I mean, the Honda reliability is there engine wise, but I know there's just a few odds and ends that can go wrong with this car that I just didn't want to put money into, and I thought it was going to be a car that people were going to actually want to see on the channel. But it turns out the videos that I've been making on this thing just haven't been getting the views that I thought they would, with it being such a rare Honda. I do notice there has been quite a few guys subscribe to me for more Acura content, but unfortunately the CL is going to be going to a new owner. Now, aside from those little modifications, I've just been driving it and enjoying it. It is a super comfortable car. It's really quiet, which I do like. It rides very smooth. Like, I honestly haven't taken this car past 35,000 RPMs, and even that is kind of impressive. It does pull very strong, very smoothly, but again, I just didn't want to, you know, really beat the hell out of this car, because I've just, you know, it's my daily, and I need it to, well, I need it to do daily things, and that does not include hitting VTEC around every corner. So I just wanted to get a quick last video of this car before I end up selling it. So for those of you guys who were you know, kind of skeptical about me buying the CL, I totally understand, but rest assured, we got something that a lot of people have been wanting to see on this channel coming probably in next week's video. Now, the new owner is going to take possession of this car on this Friday, which for you guys would have been a couple of days ago. Now, really, he's getting a solid deal. He's only paying about $250 more than I paid for the car, and I put in a new subframe and new brake lines on it. So he's getting a well-sorted car for pretty much what I paid. I'm actually losing a lot of money with this car, but again, the transmission's just worrying me a lot. Again, there's been no problems with the transmission, but from what I hear, you can't beat on them too hard or else you're going to have issues. So, you know, I just figured rather than have to keep dumping money into this, it's better to just cut my losses. I had fun with the car. We got out a couple of videos, some solid content, so I'm happy about that. It's always good to have, you know, fresh content coming out, especially since the G35 here has been in storage. But as you can see, she's all shined up. We got some nice new tires coming for this thing. For the rear, for the track, so I'm excited to get some more content going on this car in the near future. But that is the reasoning for me selling the Acura CL. So for those of you guys who were wanting to see more about this car, I do apologize, but I'm trying to do what a lot of YouTubers do and just make lots of content about a whole bunch of different cars when I have the opportunity. And now that I have the garage, I've got the place to store all the cars, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that. So I hope you guys did enjoy the Acura CL content. For those of you guys who were subscribed specifically for this, I urge you to stick around. We're going to be doing some Nissan things in the near future. and maybe that'll persuade you guys to come over to the dark side. But as it sits, this will be the last official video on the channel of the Acura CL, so I hope you guys did enjoy this car. I know a lot of my Nissan guys did not. They were just not interested in it, and the video views really reflected that. But I'm thinking that's pretty much it, all that I wanted to cover for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy this one, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys want to see more, you're excited to see what the new daily is, definitely don't forget to let me know down in the comments what you guys think it is. But with that being said, I am your boy D Nolly, aka Don Squally, and we gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Peace.